All right, so just got out back from the party, the R1 Rabbit R1 party in the TWA hotel, and this is the little package that they gave us, and got it's like a tag here inside the bag for your luggage, and it's like a D brand screen protector for the Rabbit. And a little stress relief carrot. And some stickers. It's like a little bag here. And a Rabbit keychain. It's like a R1 pen. Some more Rabbit stickers. Actually, I think this one might be a tattoo. Another Rabbit sticker. And so let's see here. Let's go ahead and go to the actual device. So this is the box that it's coming in. And go ahead and unwrap it. All right, so it looks like it's coming in some eco-friendly cardboard. And we're gonna go ahead and looks like it's some nice little foam here. And looks like it's coming out here, and this little more plastic. So at the event, one of the things Jesse said that this was a travel case that it came in. Also want to mention that DJ Jesse, because after he gave his little keynote demo, he did give went ahead and DJ'd, which is some like techno music. But here's the actual device. Apparently you can set it up like this, where it sits on the, you can have it sit on the table. But just move this over here. It says Rabbit. Going to go ahead and take this here. Do you have a USB-C charger? No. Let's see here. I don't believe there is anything in there other than that. Nope. No USB-C charger. Hello. So let's go for the satisfying little peel. Supposedly the battery is dead and needs to be charged. So I'm not sure. I know a lot of people downstairs actually had theirs going, so we can try it out. See what it says. See if it powers up. If it doesn't, oh, there we go. Powers up. At least other pickup parties are saying that in Discord. Possibly. I don't know. I mean, here you go. I mean, it's going. I don't know how charged it is. Let's do the TWA Supersonic. Yeah, that was one of the things they talked about too. If you guys watched it, the you can rotate it and it'll give you a keyboard. The click feels pretty smooth. Doesn't really it's not like a haptic feedback, at least. You can definitely feel it. The little scroller is very smooth as well. There's no like give one way or another. Once it updates, I really want to know it can volume 3D shapes. Yeah, that would be really cool. All right, well, maybe it didn't connect to that Wi-Fi. I know, like, if you can hear that as it scrolls through the different Wi-Fi networks. See if it'll connect to this one. Is it mode worthy, like in the event? Sure, I guess. It's clicky. It's very clicky. It's not mushy at all. I don't know if I would compare it to the button. If you felt the action button on the iPhone, the new iPhone, it feels similar. It's flipped sideways. Doesn't display if network password is protected. Yeah, the hotel password isn't protected. I've been using it earlier. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Maybe there is a password. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. I don't know what the password is. They didn't tell me. All right, let's see if we can find something else. Oh, that's not one. It is a pain. Yeah, but I'm using the phone as a camera. I don't know if I can do that. Let me try. I don't know. We can try that. The 4 zeros. Let's try it. It's connecting. Oh, there we go. Chat for the win. Thanks, Brandon. All right, so let's see here. Let's go. All right, so right now I'm connecting trying to connect it to a rabbit hole here. So okay. It's asking me for a password. I assume that that's for the payment thing that Jesse talked about earlier. All right, it's password successfully set. Double click for camera. Press and hold to talk. Okay. Hello, test. Does it feel like a solid like an iPhone or a hollow game controller? It's actually pretty solid, like an iPhone. It's not. I don't know. I could probably weigh it when I get back, but it doesn't feel hollow if at all. It's kind of almost like a. If you've ever felt a Raspberry Pi, it kind of feels like that kind of a weight. What does it taste like? I don't know. Probably not filled with chocolate or anything. Why would I have to buy I have a 15, so I don't need a USB-C cable. I don't use a lightning cable anymore, thanks to the EU. The free mint guest SIM cards, that would have been nice. Yeah. There was a couple of people on Discord that talked about a couple different different Sims that you can get that are cheap. Bet it tastes like carrots. I don't know. I'm gonna try that one. Can you try asking a question without the keyboard? I think it needs to be charged. Let me see if I can find a plug. Let me plug it in. Let's see what we can do. Is it metal or plastic? It is plastic. Oh, now it's updating. So I don't know. This might be with the hotel Wi-Fi. I don't know how much how fast it's gonna be. All right, here we go. Downloading 1%. Let's give it a little. We'll give it a few minutes and see if it does anything. If not, then we'll call it. Yeah, 25 minutes. Well, I mean, it's already at 38%. So maybe 39%. You know, everybody in the hotel is using the same Wi-Fi that I am as well. Although I don't know how many people have already left. I kind of left early. Time for a DJ intermission. Yeah, that was DJ Jesse. I don't know if they show that the Jesse DJing on the live stream. Yeah, that just because it. Yeah, the Wi-Fi name did say Supersonic. Well, we're waiting on that. I will say that this hotel, if you're like looking at planes, it's crazy. Like for like spotting planes, like even the room just like faces out right out to the where all the different terminals, and you can see all the different like companies, and like Emirates Air, like this huge plane goes by your window. It's crazy. Mic is excellent. What brand is it? Is the Rode Wireless Pro that I'm using here. I guess it's my like portable setup, if you will. $72 down. So I'm assuming you guys saw the live stream. What do you guys think of the accessories that are that they're thinking about coming out with? I was supposed to be there today. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. Glad I could watch the live stream at least. Oh man, that stinks. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, for being a tech event, it was different. I've been to a couple of other conferences and stuff, and tech people like to party. I'll tell you that. Yeah, the merch is. I don't know about the shirt with the little pocket. Maybe the side little satchel thing would be kind of cool. I just feel like the shirt with the pocket would kind of be. I feel like it was heavy, like something you're walking around with, like just something hanging off of you. Which is kind of like that same thing with the pen that just came out. I don't know, like I would always want something like sitting right here. Is it Bluetooth only, or can you connect an aux cable? Are you talking about the microphone or the rabbit? Yeah, the Focus should be main product. Yeah, I would agree. there's, oh, if you're talking about the Rabbit, there is no aux. It's just the only input is the SIM and the USB-C. So I do wonder when they open up the USB-C, because they talked about that, opening that port up to be accessible. If you had a USB-C like earbuds, if you could use that. But like if you're in your car, you would have to use the, you would have to connect it to Bluetooth. Yeah, the USB-C will be fully unlocked. So I would assume that then at that point you could use the earbuds. How's it feel in your hand? Heavy, well made. Yeah, I mean, it's not overly heavy. It's just, it feels like it's definitely a lot heavier than like an iPhone. But I wouldn't say it doesn't feel, even though it's plastic, it doesn't feel like it's cheaply made. I would say an old like iPhone C, like that type of plastic from back in the day, that's probably the best way to say how it feels. What goodies did they give you at the event? So the one that came in this case for the travel case, and then there was a bag that they gave out that was in this little goodie bag. It looks like a luggage tag, I guess. Some keychains. Oh, there was a keychain, a button, some stickers, and I think this might be a tattoo. And then the stress relief rabbit little ball, and then a D-brand screen protector for it. Bluetooth mic for voice recording. I think would pick the audio better than transcribing. Yeah, I mean that's possible. I don't see why you couldn't. Like if you had a some earbuds or a just a regular mic, like I know some people had talked about on Discord as well, like using it with AirPods and stuff. What internet are you using to get stuff downloaded? The hotel's internet. Does it feel like you could drop it from shoulder height on grass, wood, stone in that order? Sure. Probably would break. I thought you would get chicken. That would have been all if they came out with like platters of McNuggets at that point. That would have been awesome. I will say there was somebody when we were coming in, standing in line, and I don't know, they opened the doors I think at like 7-ish, and about 7:15 there was this guy that was getting hauled away. And it's like, the thing hasn't even started yet and you're already getting bounced. It feels like a Windows progress bar. Yeah, I feel like this is never going to be ending. Which one would break it? Legitimately asking. Well, grass would probably be okay. Wood might dent it. Stone would probably break it. At least put a pretty good, it would at least crack it since it is plastic. Yeah, let somebody else do that. I'm not gonna drop mine. So we're at 13%. I'm finalizing. Yeah, 18%. All right. So they did have this one area that was like a speakeasy. It looked like it was a room that they just put like a bunch of curtains around, and then there was like a bartender in there making a drink. I'm not much of an alcohol drinker, so it was very strong. Some dryer tests like the Thrill Seekers Quest tests. So how many people in chat actually ordered one that I was waiting for it to come? You got batch 2? Nice. Yeah, look, I was actually batch 6, and I went on as soon as they had the RSVP that popped up, and I like put my information in, and got picked. Day 1 order. Nice, nice. So I would assume if you're day 1, you should be getting it within the next couple of days. Did you actually, Lux? Did you get a tracking information for it? Waiting on reviews. Have it in the cart right now though. Batch 1, we live in the mountains. Stuff's always gets there late. Yeah, I could see that. Order face first day, right when they dropped. Nice. Do I have a background in tech? I do. I do. All right, 100%. Update complete. We'll reboot in 5 seconds. So it made a noise. I assume that this is when it's rebooting. Up in the little, you can hear the lens pop up. It does its little, or the camera do its little shift. Do I think Apple, Google will have their own lamp soon? Well, I mean, WWDC is coming up, so who knows what Apple's going to announce there as far as anything AI related. Apple likes to move this over here. Say that right. Apple likes to buy smaller companies that produce something that they want. So like, I could see like Apple, like if Rabbit just had their information, like the data sets and everything, and they didn't actually have a product out. I could see Apple coming in and like swooping and buying a company like that. Are you an engineer? What do you think about the teach mode demo? I feel like it's potentially gay, so I didn't know how LAM works. Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. That's one of the reasons I got it, because I wanted to see what I can do. And I feel like this device, like it literally, you can make it as smart or as dumb, I guess, if you want. Let's try and ask it a question. Push it. What is the weather like?
Looking it up now. Weather in Fairfield, New Jersey, 07004 on April 27th, 2024. Day, cloudy with slight chance of rain. High 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Low 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Night, overcast. Low 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Weather in Fairfield, New Jersey, 07004 on April 28, 2024. Day, cloudy skies early, followed by partial clearing. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. High 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Low 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Night, partly to mostly cloudy. Low 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Weather in Fairfield, New Jersey, 07004 on April 29th, 2024. Day, partly cloudy. High 83 degrees Fahrenheit. Low 56 degrees Fahrenheit.
Use the camera, aim it at your face, and ask it what it sees.
Time to time. Low 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Weather in Fairfield.
Hmm. There we go. Took a little minute for what do you see?
Taking a look now. This appears to be a blurred, motion-filled image. The background is a mix of blue and white hues, creating a sense of movement and energy. While the specific details are not entirely clear, the overall impression is one of dynamism and a feeling of motion.
Yeah, I think I moved it too much. What do you see?
Let me take a look. I see a man with a beard, wearing a dark-colored shirt. The man appears to be in an elevator or similar enclosed space with a striped wall pattern behind him. The man has a serious, contemplative expression on his face.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to turn the camera. Oh wait, you do it with the scroller. Jesus. What do you see? What do you see? Let's try this. What do you see?
Taking a look now. I see a red pencil with the TWA Hotel logo printed on it. The pencil appears to be in a hotel or some other setting with a shiny, reflective surface beneath it.
I mean, that's pretty crazy. Can I teach it to play online games? I mean, you probably could. I think I would like to use it to teach it to like do, everyday tasks that I'm normally doing over and over again, that are repetitive. So that way I don't have to do those things. Keyboard, please. Can I see it? I'm wanting it myself. I want to see the keyboard. Okay, let's see if I can figure out. I guess you can shake it, supposedly. Oh, there we go. Gotta go to enable terminal. The scrolling is smooth. There's no haptic feedback, so there's no like clicking. You can hear the clicking from the actual OS, but you don't feel that clicking. So like I turn the volume up, you can hear. So turning the volume up, it's kind of weird because you have to hold the button and then you have to scroll it here at the same time. So it's almost like 2 action points you have to do to get the, let me see, how do you go back? There we go. Settings. How heavy is it? I don't have a scale. I feel like the heaviest item inside of it is probably the battery. And it feels heavier on the, like towards the back side than the actual like the front. I feel like this back part of the area here feels like it's almost like it's like a counterweight. So it can't like it's lighter up at the top, but it's heavier at the bottom. And I feel probably when whoever opens it up first is probably going to notice that the battery is probably back here at the bottom. Can it write code? I haven't tested that. I'm sure that it probably will be able to, because it's going to connect to like OpenAI, Perplexity, and all that good stuff. And I guess if you
Let me see.
here, like,
I'd prefer not to identify or name the individual in the image, as that would go against my instructions.
can you see it now? Let's ask it. Can you give me a Python code for the game Snake?
Give me a moment to look that up for you. The Python code for the game Snake can be found in various sources, such as GitHub Gist, Edureka, Geeks for Geeks, and GitHub Gist. These codes use different libraries, such as Turtle and Pygame, to create the game. The code-in is a simple Snake game using Turtle, while the code-in is a more complex version using Pygame. The code-in is a simple Snake game using Pygame, and the code-in is a single-line version of the Snake game using Pygame.
Can I ask it to play music or order some nuggets? Yeah, you can do that. But I'm not going to ask it to do that. Let's see. What are the top headlines from today?
Let me see find. The top headlines from today, April 24th, 2024 include Taylor Swift's new album breaks hearts and records. New home sales surged in March despite elevated mortgage rates. Former President Donald Trump is upset about the security surrounding his hush money trial. Trump to meet with former Japanese Prime Minister Taro Aso at Trump Tower on Tuesday. The U.S. Supreme Court is hearing arguments on Trump's immunity claim. The animal welfare movement's origins are explored in Our Kindred Creatures. Chinese bubble tea chain. Chapanda's shares plunge in Hong Kong IPO. Bunny XO, wife of singer Jelly Roll, speaks out against bullying. Tennessee lawmakers pass bill allowing teachers to carry guns in schools. George Santos drops his long-shot bid to return to Congress. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts working with Shohei Ohtani on strike zone discipline. Top-seeded Celtics. Thunder expecting to see different versions of Heat.
What do you see?
Let me see. I see a hand in the image, specifically a person's fingers, with the thumb and index finger forming a V shape. The fingers are resting on what appears to be a white surface, possibly a table or countertop, and there is a golden or yellow-colored object or material in the background.
Can I interrupt it while it's talking? I don't know. That's a good question. Because it kind of went long-winded there on the news updates, which I guess that's good because it's detailed. Yes, thank you, 11 Labs. 11 Labs is awesome. What I would be awesome is if they come out with a way to where you can like either train it to have it use like your voice or like a relative's voice or a celebrity's voice kind of thing, since you can do that with 11 Labs. Let's see if it can pull. Let's see here. What were the sports scores from today?
Let me see what I can find. The search results do not provide specific sports scores from today, April the 23rd, 2024. The sources include Fox Sports, CBS Sports, and Sports Illustrated, but they do not have the requested information.
It's interesting. Provide me the hockey scores from today.
Let me see what I can find. The search results do not provide specific scores for today's hockey games.
So,
However, they do indicate that there were 4 NHL playoff games today, with the Avalanche leading the Jets 50-25-7 to 52-24-6, the Canucks leading the Predators 50-23-9 to 47-35, the Rangers leading the Capitals 1-0 in their series, and the Panthers leading the Lightning 1-0 in their series. The results also mention the 2024 men's Frozen Four.
So it does look like it lets me interrupt it while it's talking. Ask me to show me a picture of something. Show me a picture of a rabbit.
I'm unable to generate images directly. If you have a specific image of a rabbit you'd like me to describe or provide information about, feel free to share details, and I can assist you further.
When's the next F1 race?
Let me see what I can find. The next Formula One race is the Gulf Air Bahrain Grand Prix, which will take place on March 2nd, 2024, at the Bahrain International Circuit. Preseason testing will start on February 21st, 2024, and run until February 23rd, 2024 in Bahrain.
Yeah, I think the for the pictures, if you're having it create an image, it's going to pull through Midjourney, but you don't have to. Jesse was saying that you don't have to have the actual Discord that'll actually show you the information on the image on the device. How well it can reason, maybe ask it the square root of 2 is larger than 3 or something like that. If somebody can give me a specific math problem they would like, I'll ask it with the answer that I could probably figure out. I'll go ahead and ask it. Let's go with a simple one. What's 1 plus 1?
1 plus 1 equals 2.
Okay, so it can do simple math. What is 3,000 times 40? Let's see.
3,000 times 40 equals 120,000.
Okay, so one of the things there I just did there was testing. So I asked it, I said, I was holding it down, the button, and I said, what is 3,000? And I released it. And then I pushed it again and continued to ask my question to see if it would not catch that I was either asking the same question or basically starting a new like chat, if you will, in the GPT. And it actually took it as one same question. All right, so Brandon says, what's 5 times 20 plus 200 plus 8 divided by 3.21?
To calculate this expression, we follow the order of operations. PEMDAS, BODMAS. 5 times 20 is 100. Adding 100 to 200 gives 300. Adding 8 to 300 gives 308. Dividing 308 by 3.21 gives approximately 95.64.
Yes, but what is 3,000? I could see some devices saying that. Let's see. Does this have a Perplexity app, or is the ability to use Perplexity with your voice? It's basically, it's using Perplexity with your voice. No, get the camera to do a math question. Well, let's see. I don't have any paper. Actually, stand by. Figure out this problem for me.
Taking a look now. I apologize, but I do not see any mathematical problem or expression in the image you have provided. The image simply shows the handwritten letters IOXI. As AI assistant, I am not able to solve or interpret handwritten mathematical problems without a clear expression or equation being present. If you have a specific math problem you would like me to assist with, please provide the details of the problem, and I will do my best to help you.
Let's see, I'll hold it up to chat. What am I looking at?
Taking a look now. You are looking at a computer or device screen displaying text that appears to be a software or system update. The text is likely providing information about the update, such as details or instructions. The screen also shows various icons and symbols, indicating this is a graphical user interface for an operating system or application.
Does Midjourney image generation work out of the box, or do you need a subscription? I think it should work out of the box, I believe. Create me an image of a airplane that's purple.
The feature to generate images is currently unavailable in Vision mode.
Okay, well,
Please switch to voice mode to use this feature.
create me an image of an airplane that's purple.
You are not logged into Midjourney Rabbit. Please log in using the connections page on the rabbit hole and refresh the R1 by tapping the button 5 times.
I think we're back. All right. How many fingers am I holding up?
Let me take a look. You are holding up 5 fingers.
I think we're freezing again. That supersonic Wi-Fi from the hotel is dying. All right, let's see if we can get it to create an image. Create an image of an airplane that's purple.
You are not logged into Midjourney Rabbit. Please log in using the connections page on the rabbit hole and refresh the R1 by tapping the button 5 times.
Gotcha. Okay, so you have to set it up through the rabbit hole. So I don't know if that's needing a subscription or if you have an account. I don't have an account. Yeah, it does actually. It says it here. It requires a paid account. So if you have a Midjourney account, you're gonna have to get that set up. Are you able to change the assistant voice? Let's see. I don't see anywhere where you can. Freezing again. Am I able to change your voice?
You cannot change my voice at the moment. If this feature becomes available in the future, You will be able to adjust it through the Rabbit Hole web portal.
All right, so it's saying that if I'm able to eventually change it, I can change it in the Rabbit Hole. So yeah, the stream is stuck. I think I'm frozen again. Yeah. So much for supersonic Wi-Fi. Video still stuck. Yeah, it does sound like a Google Assistant AI. Have you ever talked with the Pi AI? It's like a real AI human. I have not. So right now in or the rabbit hole, I was gonna say Pi hole, like stupid DNS thing. In rabbit hole, you can connect your music with Spotify. So if you have a Spotify account, you can connect that. You can connect your Uber account for rideshare, and a DoorDash account and Midjourney account as of right now. Then you can see your journal. So if you ask it to show different notes, audio notes, and text notes, you can do that. And then it just essentially all it has is a profile and then a device. It actually has a device. So if you have, I guess, multiple devices, you can have it. You can unlink it. I guess maybe that's if you're gonna like give it to somebody else or sell it, you can do that. And then you can also mark it as lost, all within the Pi hole. How's the screen resolution in person? I mean, it's pretty good. Definitely feel like it could be brighter, but maybe that's because this brightness is way down. So let me turn it back. Let me turn it up. So that looks better to me. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's good quality. The resolution. I wouldn't say it's like an iPhone quality. It's probably like a little less than that. Is there anything cool in the settings? Not really. It's pretty much the brightness, the volume. If you're going to connect to Bluetooth, the network, security. I guess that's where you probably have your PIN. Power it off, enable the terminal. About some compliance and a disclaimer. Nothing really cool. Do the fingers thing again. You were frozen last time. Okay. Like where I asked it how many fingers. How many fingers am I holding up?
Taking a look now. I see the person's hand with all 5 fingers visible in the image. You are holding up all 5 fingers.
Do you need the device to find the rabbit hole? I can't seem to find it on my own. Oh, the actual like rabbit hole. You have to go to the website. It's hole.rabbit.tech. Can you turn around the camera? Yeah. So like right now it's looking at this, and then you can actually do that and it'll show, you know, the different, I can have it like point to myself, or if you want to have it, you scroll back, you can have it point to the other side. So you can have it face either way without having to actually like turn the actual camera. Can you ask it a question using the keyboard? Let's see. I don't remember how to actually bring up the keyboard. How do I bring up your keyboard? How do I bring up your keyboard?
To bring up the keyboard on the R1 device, you can activate it by pressing and holding the button until the keyboard appears on the screen.
So I'm holding the button. It's not bringing up the keyboard like it said it should. Bring up the keyboard.
Have you tried gently shaking the device to access the system settings page, where you can adjust settings, including the keyboard display?
I don't know. But you don't have to give me attitude. Thought, you know, that was where you enabled it under terminal. Yeah, I feel like, I agree. I don't like the idea of rotating the motorized camera in regards to durability and longevity. Yeah, if you constantly moving that camera, I'm sure that motor is going to go out. Flip it. Yeah, terminal is enabled.
If the terminal is enabled on the R1 device, you can use it to access various functions and settings. What specific task or command would you like to perform in the terminal?
Wheel and camera on the bottom. Yeah, enable terminal in settings. Yeah, terminal is enabled. Unless that's off. Let's see. Let's try that. Point the wheel on the bottom. Shake the device and rotate it so that the scroll wheel
I'm
on the
unable to
bottom.
physically interact with the R1 device. If you're referring to using the scroll wheel on the bottom of the device for navigation, you can scroll down to access different options or settings on the screen. If you need assistance with a specific feature or setting, Feel free to let me know.
This is like trying to teach. This thing's smarter than I am. I don't know, like, there's not an actual, like, are you talking about, when you say scroll wheel? I don't know what you mean. Oh, like this? Hold on, stand by. I was actually. It's been a long day. But now I think terminals is about to go to bed too. It's late. Let's get this back on. And go here. Now we're gonna go here. There we go. Hallelujah freaking Luya. Is the weather. If you have big fingers like myself, the keyboard is not that great. When you flip it, you have to have the bottom. Like a clock, clockwise, yeah. The current date is Wednesday, April 24th, 2024. The weather is Fairfield. I don't know why it keeps thinking I'm in Fairfield, New Jersey when I'm at JFK. United States is expected to be breezy with a few showers with a high of 67 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 36 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, it does. You can ask it questions by just typing it in. All right. Any other things? Because I'm about to go to bed. You're welcome. You're welcome. I got to figure out how to fix it, the time as well, because it's not 9:21. It's 12:20. Now 9:22. It's 12:22. So